Hi everyone, I just wanted to make a quick video on four chord loops in different tonalities. There's the one that's been going out around for years in the music education community and in the music community in general. The four chords of pop that a lot of people call it. But I wanted to kind of take that formula and show people some generalized versions for other tonalities that also feel pretty familiar, that you'll see and hear show up in pretty common pop songs. But yeah, taking it through all seven modes of the major family of tonalities. I'm going to do everything in G so you can relate it all back home to one. So let's start off with that major scale version of things. In major, 1, 5, 6, 4. And of course you could add some little like colors and extensions and things, but I'm just going to keep things to triads for now. So that was just 1, G major, 5, D major, 6, E minor, 4, C major. Let's pop into the relative minor. Oh, sorry, the parallel minor, I guess. But let's think about the same loop that we just played in a different inversion. So instead of starting from the 1, think about starting from the 6. 6, 4, 1, 5. So this would be like in the key of B flat, just thinking about the exact same chords going around. G minor, E flat, B flat, F. So we could feel that G is home, but we could also feel like B flat's home. Right? So they're both right. In the key of G, we're thinking 1 is minor, G minor, flat 6, E flat, flat 3, B flat, and flat 7, F. One more time around. We leave it open, or so they both work relatively. So I'm going to call that the four chords of pop in major and the relative minor version of that. Four chords of pop. Natural minor, that's Aeolian. Let's do Mixolydian next. So in G, we got G, D minor, F, C, or 1, 5 minor, flat 7, and 4. So we've got all that. It's almost clocks. It's almost like there's a Miley Cyrus song, I think, Slide Away, that I was teaching years ago, that I think is that same sequence. There's that Moby song, maybe Porcelain, kind of close to that. The major and minor versions, you'll find tons and tons of references for those online. There's that Wikipedia page with like songs using a 1, 5, 6, 4 progression. There's like hundreds and hundreds of popular examples. So that's major, that's minor, that's Mixolydian. Let's go Dorian. So for the key of G still. We got 1 as minor, G minor, flat 3, B flat, flat 7, F, 4, C. So G minor, B flat, F, C. This one's actually pretty common in Dorian. Mad World. There's that radio hit, a radioactive song by Imagine Dragons. There's like there's a few songs that are similar. That telephone song. Thriller. Thriller doesn't have such a loop like that, but yeah, lots of Dorian songs that are pretty classic. Scarborough Fair, all those kind of guys. So major, minor, Mixolydian, Dorian. Let's go Phrygian next, maybe. So 3 flats now on the key of G. What should we do? Let's go. G minor, the 1 minor, going to the 4 minor, C minor, going to A flat, flat 2, going to the flat 7 minor. Bit of a mouthful, but in the key of G we got G minor, C minor, A flat, F minor. And like all of these, because they're 4-chord loops, and if you keep playing them for a long enough time and you're not clear about the melody, they can sound like they're in any one of the tonalities. Because this is just a diatonic scale with 3 flats, so if you're not careful, it might end up sounding like E flat major. That's actually one reason why I didn't put an E flat chord in there, because Phrygian can easily slip into major. And likewise with the Mixolydian example, if you're not careful, it might end up sounding like C major. Or the Dorian example could end up sounding like C Mixolydian, could end up sounding like F major even. So just watch out with which chords feel like home. I'm almost always putting the 1 chord. I actually am every time this time. I'm always putting the 1 chord at the start of the 4 bars, which always feels like we start at home and we move away and we're going to come back home right on the beat, which helps us, get a sort of metric sense of stability. And I'm also using the note G quite a bit in the melody to resolve back down to. Let's go Lydian next. On the bright side of things. So for Lydian, what was I going to do? I was going to do... Starts to sound a little bit like a modern pop ballad. There's a couple of songs that are like questionably in Lydian that are really probably just written in major or minor, but have got this underpinning of feeling like it always starts on what would be the 4-quarter major, but don't let it go there. Or what would be the 6-quarter minor. So I don't think I've actually put either of those chords in the progression, which is why we can't really accidentally land on them. It doesn't feel like it's getting pulled to the key of B minor or the key of D major. So I'm starting on G. I'm going to the 6, E minor. A little floaty, not particularly strong. Then to A, the 2, the strongest, probably the secondary chord in Lydian. And the 7 minor, maybe arguably second or third strongest chord before bringing it home. So G, E minor, A, F sharp minor, or 1, 6, 2, 7. A little bit more there. So it might not feel like G is home for you if you're not super used to Lydian. Even if you are, you might still want to go somewhere else, but it's good to get yourself used to it. Start on the 1 chord every time. We've done, I think, everything except for Locrian, which is kind of the ugly duckling of the bunch. It's lovely as a melodic tonality. It's very hard to deal with as a harmonic tonality because of the 1 chord, especially if you're only using triads. As a diminished chord, it doesn't sound strong, it doesn't sound stable, it doesn't sound like home. So almost always I'm kind of adding 1 or 2 other colors there, or sometimes I'm just leaving out the chord. I'm just playing a G note for the tonic. What's the 4-chord loop that I had? I had 1 to 3 minor to flat 7 minor to flat 5. Doesn't feel like home, right? I'm still not comfortable in Lydian, really, even though it's been a long time knowing about Lydian. There's not enough songs in Lydian, really, that are popular, that are really comfortable to sing and comfortable to jam in. It's great as a melodic thing, as a place to be for a second, but almost always, even in jazz and stuff where it's used probably the most, it's part of something else. It's part of going somewhere. So it's hard to stay there and feel really obviously grounded there. So I would set it up if you're not fully used to it, if it doesn't sound like home yet. With the D flat chord with a flat 5 chord, going back home to G. With a bit of melody. With also F minor doing the same thing. So that whole progression again, I had G half diminished, or G diminished if you like, to B flat minor, lots of common tones, to F minor, to D flat major. not sure if it's home either. But I think that's the best thing that I've got with conventional chords, I'm going to say. Mostly triads. I allowed myself, I guess, a seventh on the tonic because I was just not, not convinced enough with the G diminished triad. Doesn't sound like home for me. That's one I'm a little bit more used to. You can move it around, and if you're allowing yourself other kinds of chords, then like a chordal kind of thing can be really beautiful. Can extend that all the way. What do we got? Any of these kinds of sounds. If you're allowing yourself other kinds of harmonies. But anyway, there you go. There's 7 diatonic tonalities. My phone is going to run out of storage again. So I will leave it there. 4 chord loops, all on the key of G. You can transpose everything. Have fun.